So here is NSAV, Net Savings Link. This finishes at 5.8 cents today. That is down 40.2%. Please like the video, please subscribe, and catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. Okay, here is MMAT Metamaterials. That finishes at $3.55 today. That is up 7.58%. So, big day for this stock today. It finally looks like we're getting some strong support. 315 does appear like the bottom. We have a possible cup and handle forming here. Top of the cup being the high around 22 bucks, 21.76, and the low being 315. Can't confirm if it's a cup and handle yet, but this does appear like a cup is forming. This has retested 315 a lot of times and could not break it. So 315 does appear like it's the bottom. Now we do have a gap down at $14. So that's a bullish indicator that is telling us that this is likely to come back up to $14 at some point eventually. It might be a while, but the gaps usually do fill. So bullish indicator there. All right, let's analyze this. So right now this is sitting on the support of 355, which it finished at today. So if this goes to the upside, next level of resistance would be $4, $4.50, $5.20, $5.75, $6.65, $7.40, $8, $8.50, $9.70, $10.70, $11.55, $14, $16.10, $17.80, $20, and then the high of $21.76. And if this goes to the downside, next level of support would be $13.50, $2.70, $1.60, 90 cents, and then the low of 42 cents. So right now at this current price, $3.55, the channels to the upside and the downside are pretty decently sized. So expect a good amount of price action either way this goes at the moment. However, if/when this hits $8.55, the channels start to open up and get pretty wide. So if/when this passes $8.55, expect extreme price action to the upside. And at the same time to the downside, if/when this hits $2.70, there's a pretty wide channel after that. So this could go pretty bad if/when this falls below $2.70. So take note of that, guys. So the RSI is currently at 43. So a little bit undervalued, a little bit below average. So according to the RSI, this should be worth a little bit more. And it did 18 million in volume today, which is pretty significant volume, above average. So this pump today was confirmed by the volume. And we have earnings coming up soon. So if you want to go long right now, I would support that. Not financial advice, but we're getting some bullish indicators here. Possible cup and handle. Gap down. Strong support at 315. Low RSI. At this price, 355, seems like a really good price in my personal opinion. This is relatively near the low. So hopefully we're going to see a reversal soon. If this is the bottom, you can ride it all the way back up to the high if the cup fills. And this looks like a pretty strong cup here. And even if it does go to the downside, can't really go too much lower. So, a lot of upside potential, high reward, low risk play. Kind of looks like an obvious buy to me right here, honestly. Not financial advice, but this chart looks really, really good. So if you want to go long, I support that. Now, if you want to go short, I don't recommend that for the same reasons I just mentioned. Bullish indicators, low RSI, gap down, cup and handle. So really no bearish indicators at all. Just bullish and neutral indicators. It just logically doesn't make sense to go short. It's already so low. This is near the bottom. You'd be fishing for crumbs at this point. It really can't go too much lower. So I don't think going short is a good idea here. I don't recommend that, and I wouldn't do that. Yeah, really no point in going short, in my personal opinion. So congratulations to everyone who made money on this one today. And good luck to everyone currently in this stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is MMAT Metamaterials. All right, here is MVST Microvast. This finishes at $13.70 today. That is up 17.6%. So, talked about this one last week. I said this was gaining a lot of momentum on social media, first on Wall Street Bets and now on Stock Twits, and everyone is claiming that this is the next potential squeeze, and who knows, it might be. So today, it continues to run, up another 17.6%. So not much data to go off of here. Got 11 days of trading so far. So we can only analyze this so much, but let's see here. So we have a gap up at 1065 approximately. So that's a bearish indicator. That's telling us that this is likely to come back down to 1065 to fill the gap eventually. Can't say when, but probably in the short term. No guarantees, but the gaps usually do fill. So this did 10.5 million in volume today, which is significant volume. Second biggest volume day ever after Friday. So this pump today was confirmed by the volume. So if we go on the 10-day chart, RSI is currently at 66. So not quite in overbought, overvalued territory just yet, but it's quickly approaching that. And it briefly actually was at 70. So be cautious, guys. This is getting a little bit overheated here. So honestly, I couldn't tell you where this is going right now. Very hard to tell. There's little data to go off of. Really all we got is pretty high RSI on the 10-day chart and the gap up. So those are bearish indicators. Going off the little data on the chart we have here, logically we can assume that it's going to pull back. However, that being said, this has strong social media sentiment. Never underestimate the power of the apes. So if this continues to trend and more people hop onto this, this very well could squeeze. Either way you go right now, long or short, there's going to be extreme price action, and it's either going to go really, really good for you or really, really bad for you. It's going to be moon or dumpster. No in between. So it's bullish from a social media standpoint, but it's bearish from a technical analysis standpoint. So at this point, either way you go, this is more like a gamble than an investment. So be very, very careful, guys. If you want to take a position, do it at your own risk. Understand that you're either going to make a lot of money or lose a lot of money. If you don't want that type of risk, if you're not about that life, probably the best move is just to stay away from it altogether. Yeah, personally, I don't recommend going long or short here. Very risky stuff. Congratulations to everyone who made money on this one today and in the past week. And good luck to everyone currently in this stock and to everyone looking to take a position. So this is MVST Microvast. So here is NSAV, Net Savings Link. This finishes at 5.8 cents today. That is down 40.2%. Today was a big catalyst. Today was the launch of their cryptocurrency exchange. Can't remember if it was last week or 2 weeks ago, but I covered this. And I said that, be careful, guys. Usually when a big catalyst comes up like this and everybody knows about it, it's usually a sell the news event. So I predicted that it would dump off, and turns out I was correct. Now, I didn't think it would dump this hard, but here we are. Things really only go to the moon on breaking news, not news that everybody already knows about. Not all the time, but generally speaking. So here's another case of sell the news. Okay, so let's analyze this. So right now this is sitting on the support of 5.8 cents, which it finished at today. So if this goes to the upside, next level of resistance would be 7 cents, 8.46 cents, 9.8 cents, 10.15 cents, 11 cents, 11.85 cents, 12.9 cents, and then the high of 14.93 cents, almost 15 cents. Now, if this goes to the downside, next level of support would be 4.9 cents, 4.4 cents, 3.85 cents, 3.55 cents, 3.2 cents, 3 cents, 2.7 cents, 2.4 cents, 2 cents, 1.7 cents, 1.3 cents, 1 cent, 0.85 cents, 0.6 cents, 0.15 cents, and then the low of 0 cents. Right now at this current price, 5.8 cents, the channels to the upside and the downside are extremely wide. So either way this goes, there's going to be extreme price action. Very volatile stock here. But if/when this hits 3.5 cents, the channels start to narrow, and I expect the price action to slow down significantly. RSI is currently at 50. So very average there. According to the RSI, 5.8 cents is fair market value. And this did 529 million today. Very significant volume. So this dump today was confirmed by the volume. It's not a fluke. So if you want to go long, I would hold off for right now because this appears like it's going into free fall at the moment, and you would probably be catching a falling knife if you bought in right here. So, I would just recommend holding off a little bit, maybe a couple days to a couple weeks, and you can probably get this at a way better price. Wait till you see it start to catch some support and start to bottom out, and then you can buy in. I'm not quite sure where the bottom is going to be, but there's definitely a ways to go from here. If you want to go long, I support it. Just hold off. You can get this at a way better price. Don't buy in right here. Now, if you want to go short, seems like a decent play. You already missed the fat tendies. Went down 40% today. But as I just said, this still appears like it's pulling back, and I don't know how much it's going to pull back, but you can probably still make a decent amount of money. So if you want to go short, I would support that. Don't hold on to it for that long, because this probably will bounce back eventually. So get your money and get out if you want to go short. Sorry to everyone who lost money on this one today. Very disgusting. And good luck to everyone currently in this stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is NSAV, net savings link. Okay, here is MRNA Moderna. This finishes at $484.47 today. That is up 17.1%. So I briefly covered this stock maybe last week, and I said that this chart is pretty crazy, looking pretty overheated, overbought, overvalued. This can't run forever, and it's still running. This is absolutely nuts, and it kind of makes sense because this is a cyclical. We need these vaccines, but this run has been absolutely incredible. A little less than a year ago, it was at $50. Now it's pushing 500. 10-bagger right there. Insane. Imagine you bought call options. Jesus. This has been overbought for a month now. RSI has been above 70 for a month now. But we did get some news on this today, so let's take a look at that. The company just got approval from Switzerland for use in 12 to 17-year-olds. And Dr. Fauci says that he's hopeful that the FDA will approve the vaccine within a couple of weeks. And in addition to that news, Australia just approved the vaccines to adults who are at least 18 years old. So we got approval in adults in Australia, approval in kids in Switzerland, and Fauci claims that it's going to be approved by the FDA in a few weeks. So very positive news, very positive PR, and in turn, the stock goes up 17% today. So first of all, I see a gap up at 260. So that's a bearish indicator. That's telling us that this stock will come back down to 260 at some point eventually. No guarantees, but the gaps usually do fill, so just be aware of that, guys. This may be a case where the gap doesn't fill, just because the company's doing so well right now. May not ever come back down to 260. Alright, so let's analyze this. So right now, this is sitting on the support of 485, which it finished at today. So if this goes to the upside, next level of resistance would be 494, which it hit today, the all-time high. And if it goes above that, we're on to uncharted territory, and the market will decide for itself what the stock is worth. Now, if this goes to the downside, next level of support would be 445, 420, nice, 408, 385, 360, 345, 328, 320, 286, 260, 246, and then we got a bunch of support below 246, but we're not going to discuss that right now. But pretty strong support below 246. So right now, at this current price, 485, the channels to the upside and the downside are very wide. So either way this goes, there's going to be extreme price action. A lot of volatility on this stock. However, if/when this comes back down to 246, the channels start to narrow, and I expect the price action to slow down significantly if/when this comes back to 246. So the RSI is currently at 86, so that is very overbought and overvalued, according to the RSI. So be careful about that, guys. And this did 42 million in volume today, which is very significant volume. So this pump today was confirmed by the volume. So if you want to go long right now, I'm not going to say don't do it, but just based on the graph, based on the TA, technical analysis, This looks pretty bearish. High RSI, high volume, gap up. You know, the chart is kind of screaming sell or short this right now. Pretty risky if you want to go long right here. You know, this can only go for so much longer. This cannot run forever. However, I've been saying that, and this has been running for a whole month without any pullback. So maybe it does still have more room to run. If you want to buy in here, you would literally be buying into the all-time high. You'd be FOMOing in at the top, and that's generally not a good idea. So this may have some more room to run, but this is not a great entry, and I wouldn't do it, and I don't recommend that. You know, I do think it's a really good stock. So if this does pull back, then I would support going long. But at this current price, this would be FOMO. And I don't recommend buying in here at 485. Now, if you want to go short, logically, it seems like a good play. All the technicals are there. Again, high RSI, high volume, gap up. You know, logically, this cannot run forever. But personally, I would not go short because this is a legitimate company. And we kind of depend on this company right now. The world depends on this company. So I would be hesitant to bet against a cyclical like this stock. Even if the graph looks really, really bearish, and in any other circumstance, this would be an obvious short play, I would not do it here. I would not bet against Moderna. So you probably can make some decent money here going short, but there is a lot of risk. Who knows? This can continue to run. So personally, I would stay away from a short play here, but logically, this does appear like a good short play. I just wouldn't do it, and I don't recommend it. So really, at this point, I think the best play is just to avoid it altogether if you don't currently have a position. So congratulations to everyone who made money on this one today. And good luck to everyone currently in this stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is MRNA Moderna. Thanks everyone for watching today. I appreciate you guys. Please like the video. Please subscribe and catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. You apes already know. Diamond hands to the moon. I'm Ty. This is Smarter Gambling. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out.